Longer runs can sometimes be tough. So today we're going to be taking on a long run cut down workout to help you make sure you don't slow down towards the end of longer runs or races. Just inside 6 minutes, so perfect. Whoa. Into the wind. You've got this, Andy. Dig. To start with, we've got a 2-mile warm-up at 70 to 80% of your threshold pace. More on that in a minute. But now, let's get stuck in. So this workout is one long continuous run, so no stopping, no recoveries. And each pace within the workout is defined relative to your threshold pace, starting off with a 2-mile run. That's between 70 and 80% of that threshold pace. Now, threshold pace is the point at which you tip over from aerobic into anaerobic and you start accumulating lactate in the body quicker than you can clear it out. If you can't measure it in the lab, I have had the luxury of having it measured in the lab previously, and I have a pretty good gauge of what my threshold pace is now. Then think about something slightly faster than your half marathon pace, but not as fast as 10K. Maybe even something that you could sustain for up to around 50 minutes. Choose that as your pace and then define the session relative to that. For our Workout of the Month series, we've been speaking to some of the best coaches in the world from on the TrainingPeaks platform. And this week's workout comes from Kara Goucher, who's competed at distances from 5K right up to the marathon at World Championship and Olympic level, including a world medal at the 10,000 meters. Now, her favorite workout she calls the Long Run Cutdown. One continuous run. The main part of it is a 4-mile hard effort in the middle, right around your threshold pace. But the key here, the cut down element, is you get faster every mile. So it's really important to get that first mile right to give yourself somewhere to go. So we're going to be starting out just slower, or maybe right around my threshold pace. And then by the end of that 4 miles, I'll be going quicker than my threshold pace. That's a 2-mile warm-up done. Now it's time for that 4-mile progressive cut down effort. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. This first mile is really tough. Straight into the wind. Just trying to make sure I leave enough in the tank in this first mile, give myself somewhere to go. Tried to pick as flat a route as possible, but just sweeping into a gentle downhill now, which is helping me out on this first mile, just the end of the first mile. Okay, first mile done, just inside 6 minutes, so perfect. Okay, glad I got the first mile right, because it means I can just nudge my pace up 10 seconds or so a mile, which is just enough. So much different out of the wind. I'm not looking forward to turning into it again for mile number 3. Whoa. Into the wind. Nearly got 2 miles done. The whole point of this workout is to help avoid fatigue in the later stages of a run or a race, because it's teaching your body to push harder towards the end of the run. Ultimately, in a race, you're going to have to dig deeper and push harder just to maintain the pace that you're already going, that you're setting yourself, and this sets you up brilliantly for that. Okay, 2 miles done. Just managed to increase the pace slightly that second mile. We're into mile number 3 now. Really struggling to push the pace on and keep this progressive and doing that cut down because of the wind. Mile and a half to go. You can really feel the fatigue. Little rise before we get to 3 miles. And then last mile. Come on. So you can use this workout for 5K or 10K training or half marathon and marathon. Ultimately, it teaches you to push yourself and to build the pace and effort steadily throughout and to keep focus, which is really key. Now, miles 2 and 3 of this workout are really tough. You've been getting faster, but the end isn't quite in sight. So think about your mentality. How do you want to be feeling? What do you want to be thinking, and rehearse it in this instance for the race that's coming up. Oh, trying to relax, Okay, into the last mile, we're still on, we've been progressing. The cut down is still on. Push, just trying to lift that tiny bit. 10 seconds a mile doesn't sound like much, but it feels like a lot. Self-talk, you got this, Andy. Dig, dig. Oh. Come on. Dig deep. Let's go, half a mile, maybe a bit more. Half a mile in my head. My average lap pace says I'm on. I'm just going to maintain that into the wind. Oh, I'm not looking at the watch now. $200 meters. I should probably carry straight on into the warm down, but I just need a second to catch my breath. The wind has nearly destroyed me, but I hit the splits just about. Oh, that was tough. Okay, on the cool down, warm down. That's 4 miles, hard effort done. And speeding up throughout felt both mentally and physically really demanding, but it probably shows how I've got, and maybe you've got, to slowing down throughout a workout or giving yourself a bit of a breather. So I know that this is going to pay off on race day. Let's find out what Kara has to say.
So this workout is great. You know, you start at a little bit slower than threshold pace, and then it builds throughout the 4 miles. You want to be able to say, hey, I'm in control. I know what I'm doing. I can handle this. And I have enough control that I know I'm going to be able to pick up a few more seconds each mile that I get faster. If you go out too hard, you won't be able to have that negative split. And so you really want to make sure you're managing your body. There are so many great benefits from this workout. Not only does it make your threshold pace faster when you do workouts like this, it helps you gain that fitness, but it also helps you really connect with your body. It helps you really realize, when am I pushing too hard? What does it feel like when I'm running at threshold pace? What does it feel like when I know I can push the envelope a little bit further? So this is an important workout for all distance runners.
So that was the Long Run Cutdown workout. You thinking about giving it a try? Let us know how you get on in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like to find out more awesome advice from some of the best coaches, check out some training plans and individual workouts, then head to TrainingPeaks to find out more. All the information that you need is in the description. And now I'm off for a lie down.